Cancer, hello my darlings, how are you? Welcome to your reading from the 9th of August 2022, or as always, whenever you find me is perfectly fine as well. The energies will be accurate and appropriate for hopefully around about a week's time from whenever you are watching. Now, obviously the reading cannot resonate for everyone, so do, as I say, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm getting out a couple of overall theme energies for you, and they will sit in the middle of the reading, and then we'll pull out some additional tarot after that. From the Chakra Insight Oracle, we have, and I'm pretty sure you've had this card a couple of times, Cancer, we have emotional balance, and the words on the card are stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. And I think also a couple of the other signs have had this card this week. I just can't remember precisely which ones. But if you do have other aspects in your chart, then potentially have a look at those as well. So it may well be that there is some additional messages that you can gather from that. So I do say with this card, when I get it, it often does remind me of the Ace of Cups, and hopefully you can see why. We've got a full cup that is bursting at the seams with love and joy and abundance. There is this rainbow coming out. The difference with this card from the Ace of Cups, which obviously does offer that new beginning, that gift from the universe, is that this is really about the balance. And this is about balancing, for want of a better word, positive in inverted commas and negative in inverted commas emotions. So we can see there the bright clear sky and the dark storm clouds. So it is about finding that natural balance and realizing really that we can't always have great days, but also we won't always be in the storm clouds either. So let's see what else the reading does bring up for you. I'm going to get a card as well from the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck. Let's see. Thank you. So Cancer, you had a beautiful reading last week. Let's see if we can keep it up this week. You have Dana, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So Cancer, potentially you are doing some spiritual teaching. What I'm immediately drawn to in that card is the throat chakra there. So it may well be that if you are teaching others, it may be through a verbal communication as opposed to a written communication. That is the message that's coming through to me. So maybe holding classes, doing YouTube readings, that sort of thing. So let's see what else comes up. So looking for a couple of, I was only looking for one card from the traditional Rider-Waite, but the guides wanted to give you, I should say traditional Rider-Waite Smith, my apologies, wanted to give you two, and what a good two, Cancer. All right, we have the World card. Okay, this is about completions of cycles. It's about achievements, accomplishments. It's about receiving the rewards for the hard work that you have earned, essentially. So the World is the end of the journey for the Fool. And obviously with the end of a journey, it does welcome in new beginnings. There could also be, with the World card, it could be that you feel like you have the world at your fingertips, and there could even be some world travel for you. So if you are doing potentially some of this spiritual teaching, there may be some travel involved in that. And we also have the 10 of Cups. So Cancer, we could just stop the reading there, I reckon, because this is all good. Obviously, we won't. We will see what else is coming in. But that 10 of Cups is saying that this week, and obviously this isn't an immediate energy. This is something, again, that you've worked for to get to this 10 of Cups energy. So this week you should be feeling really, really well supported. You should be feeling this abundance of love and joy. You've got all your people around you. You're feeling just extremely grateful for everything that you have around you, for what you have achieved, okay? So the rest of the reading, I will use the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. And I did just want to tap on as well, if you haven't seen it, I have done a collective reading for the Lionsgate Portal energy. That energy you possibly may have felt from around the 26th of July, and there's still a couple of more days in that energy for you if you are watching on the day that I post this on the 9th. So that energy will run through until about the 12th of August. Now, it's an extremely powerful energy. It is a time for abundance, manifestation, stepping into your authentic self, stepping into yourself in terms of your strength and power, okay? Tapping into your inner Leo. It is in the sun sign of Leo, I should say. So the other important thing and the other important message that came through for the general reading was be mindful of what you are putting into your thoughts and your words during this time, because the Lionsgate portal is an extremely powerful manifesting time. So whatever you put into the portal at this stage, even subconsciously, unconsciously, is what you're going to get back. And whether that be twofold, threefold, tenfold, but do be mindful. So we want to be putting out good stuff so that whatever's coming back to us is good stuff and more. All right, if you do want extra information on that, as I said, jump across to the collective reading. So let's get into the rest of the read for you. So I'm going to be looking first of all for the energy that looks at the energy coming into the start of the week for you. Now, this could be from last week, from last month, last year. We do take it as the intuitive messages come through in relation to the card. Okay. And cards are a little bit sticky. I did cover myself in the blue lotus oil here from Egypt. Obviously, the connection with Egypt and the Lionsgate portal. I also have Sekhmet here in the background, a couple of pyramids and a couple of my treasures from Egypt. So the first card coming in for the week for you is the Four of Pentacles. So Cancer, you may have been feeling, and I feel like this is not last week, I feel like this is more of a extended period of time that ago, or it may have been an extended period of time you felt this energy. But I do feel with these cards that we have here in front of us that you are moving past this energy. So the Four of Pentacles you may have been feeling a little bit of lack, a little bit of insecurity around your finances, around your resources. You may have also gone through a period where you have relinquished and surrendered your attachment to things, okay? We can see here that this little piggy is sitting on these suitcases full of stuff, and I know a lot of people at the moment are evaluating what is important in their life. They're clearing out, old stale energy, and that could be actually clearing out old possessions, things that they no longer use. This was another message that came through with the Lionsgate portal energy as well. So you could have reassessed your attachment to maybe material things, and you may be looking at paring down. Paring down was the word that was used in the general reading as well. So this is an energy I feel like you have come in with. I feel like you've already kind of been there and done that, and the way I'm interpreting this is that Four of Pentacles is telling me that you are set up now with a stable foundation for you to move forward. Okay, so the fours do represent this stable foundation. As I like to say, if we're building a house, we are generally building on four stable foundations. I just had a vision of the dome structures. So obviously, maybe you are thinking of even moving from traditional living into maybe a dome structure or communal type situation. So let's have a look. The next card is a card that represents the energy moving out of this week into the future. And this could, again, be the future in terms of next week, next month, next year. It is future possible energies coming up for you. So this energy moving out of the week is the Two of Wands. So we may find with you moving forward, there may be this idea of, do I stay or do I go? And what I'd like to point out here is that you have the choice, okay? You hold the lock and you hold the key, and you can put those two together and, unlock the treasures, if you will. So it is an invitation for you to consider that. Now, I would say for some, probably a large percentage of you, you may actually take on this opportunity. And I say that because of this world card. Okay, you may be seeking more. You may be looking to travel. And, you know, as I said, you may be even looking to teach some spiritual practices. It's also saying to me, and this is difficult for you, Cancer, because you love your home, but it's also saying to me that you may be embracing this curious nature of the cat and wanting to explore. Okay, so the Two of Wands really says that you're in a safe place. Okay, so the Two of Wands in the Rider-Waite Smith is he's standing above his kingdom, and he's actually holding the world in his hand. So he's safe. He's established his kingdom, but he's looking for more. He's looking to expand his horizons and step out and explore more. He knows that there's more out there for him. So we do have this world card, which is saying that you are potentially looking for more. You're looking to step out into the world a little bit more. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get hopefully just another 4 cards out, and they are loosely in various positions relating to aspects of our life. I don't hold hard and fast to those positioning. I tend to read the energy as it comes through, but obviously if it is relevant to that position, then we do consider that as well. Okay. So I'll just see if I can get the other 2 cards out. And then we will talk about what you have coming up. Thank you. All right. Cancer, this is lovely again, okay? All right, so the first card out we do have is the Moon. And this is in the position of, it could be obstacles or blocks, gifts or strengths. I actually feel like it's more in line with the strengths for you, or a gift for you this week. I do feel like this may be an opportunity for you to shine the light on any dark corners that maybe just need a little bit more dusting out, a little bit more clearing out. You know, some people don't like the energy of the Moon. They kind of see it as you know, looking at fears and anxieties and a little bit of shadow work. I feel like you've actually done a lot of that work. But so this could just be like a little bit of a final tidy up, getting into those dark corners. Unfortunately, it's one of those things, it never ends. We're always going to have these triggers and shadows and patterns that kind of can do with being looked at. But I do feel like you have done a lot of work in this area. And obviously, if you are going to be someone who is traveling the world, teaching and holding space in this spiritual world, you are someone who's done the work. Okay, you need to have done the work to be doing that kind of work and to be accomplished at it. So I do feel like you are accomplished at it. I feel like you are in demand, and you are very skilled at it. So I see this as a particular strength for you, just getting in, clearing out those final shadows and dusty corners, if you will. You also have the Sun, and this has come up in terms of career and finances, though this is confirmation that in terms of career, finances, resources, etc., you absolutely have moved past this Four of Pentacles stage, and you are stepping into this time of great abundance and joy and brightness and light and sunshine and play, all that good energy. Okay, you've worked hard to get here. Again, we've got that 10 of Cups there is the overall theme. You've worked very hard to get here, and you can now celebrate and embrace and enjoy. And let's just go straight into this Six of Wands here. Now, this is in the position of relationships. The Six of Wands, again, is about achievements, accomplishments, you know, receiving due reward and accolade for the hard work that you've done. So everything here is telling me you've done the hard work and you are being recognized for that. So Cancer, it may be time for you to be comfortable standing in the spotlight and receiving those accolades, maybe taking a bow. Now, the other card we have here is the Three of Wands. This is in the position of health, and that's health in terms of body, mind, and soul. I do feel like this is less of a physical message for you. I feel like this is more to do with your mental and emotional health. And I say that because that energy we spoke about earlier with that Two of Wands, okay? This is confirmation that you are moving from do I stay or do I go into heck yeah, I want to expand my horizons. I want to see what is out there. So I do feel like, as I said, this is in terms of mental health. And for all intents and purposes, it does say that stepping out, expanding your horizons will be good for your mental health. As I said, I know it's a big, brave move for my Cancers who love their home and their safety and their security. But maybe you've got some other aspects in your chart that you can draw on a bit of that extra courage in other aspects of your chart. Cancer, I'm actually going to leave it kind of there. There's really not much else I do want to say. I will just come back to this Three of Wands. The important thing to remember with this Three of Wands, some people see the Three of Wands as waiting for your ships to come in. So there is a strong message coming in for you, Cancer, that it's asking you to question, all right, how long do I wait? Or do I just take charge and step out? Okay, we can only wait patiently for so long. At some point, you've got to take control and be the person that takes that next step and stepping into that bright new sunrise there on the horizon. So Cancer, as I said, it is all good. I do love it. Very, very strong reading for you. I do think there's some big changes coming through. You've got some incredibly strong cards here. So Cancer, I hope you've enjoyed that reading. I would be more than happy to receive that reading myself. So hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe. And I do hope to see you next week. If you are interested in seeing the Lionsgate Portal collective reading, that is on the channel as well. All right, my friends, we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.